Hello everybody, thank you for stopping by. I'm going to show you today how to make these book page pocket envelopes. Basically it's just a book page and then you fold it 3 different folds and then you decorate it. So here's the front of this one. I put a little journaling card in there, 2 little embellishment pieces, and then this pulls out. Okay, and then I put another piece in there. So basically this just tucks in here. This is just a piece of scrapbooking paper on the top and on the bottom. There we go. The second one is made exactly the same way. So I made this into a tag, and then I did a die cut rose and then a stamp. This was a digital collection. And then again, you just open that up, and then I put another journaling card in there. And then you just close this up underneath that flap. So you kind of leave that open as like a pocket. And then I showed you that I put, once you close this up, if I can get that closed. Well, anyways, once you get that closed, you can put something else in there as well. Why am I struggling with this? There we go. So yeah, I put a tag in there. All right, so I'm going to show you how to make that. It's very easy. So I have a book page and mine measures 4 1/4 by 9 1/4. And I just basically cut mine, obviously it's out of a book, so obviously my book page wasn't that small, so I cut mine to this length. You can cut it to whatever length you want, okay? And I did not use a scoring tool to do any of this. Of course you can if you want to. So I'm just gonna fold this at the bottom to reinforce that bottom pocket. And I'm gonna go ahead and glue that just so that can be reinforced. Okay. So this one I'm making a fall theme. So I need to make sure that this is going to be my inside piece. So I just need to make sure that that is going to fit in there. So if I do my first fold, let's say right about there. So all you're going to do is fold that up, and then you're going to fold this down. Excuse me. Okay. So I'm sure we've all made pockets and envelopes like this. This is nothing new, nothing too special. I just thought that what I like about it is just kind of the simple decorating. And then I like the part where this front has a little flap to it. Has a little tuck spot to it. And so, yep, that's how I'm going to do that. Now, basically, I folded that up and then I glued these 2 sides. So that's going to be my inside pocket. So that is going to go in there like that. That's just a journaling card. And then this front part, I'm going to go ahead and make this, like, I'm going to angle this, and I'm going to take this piece. That way it's even on both sides. And I'm going to do the same thing on that side. Let's see if I can get that lined up on the edge. There we go. Excuse me. Okay, so there's that. And I am going to go ahead and ink this up a little bit so that the edges aren't quite so, my paper's not white, but just so it's not quite so white looking. Kind of vintagizes it a little bit. And of course I forgot to do that before I glued up that bottom pocket. So if you want all of that inked, you're gonna want to do that before you glue up that top pocket. So I'll just go ahead and put that in there and kind of ink that up a little bit like that then. Okay. I'll do this front part. So we finally got some fall weather, and then we had like 65 degrees weather and, you know, 67, 70. And then all of a sudden, like this next week, we're supposed to have 81, 82. I was like, that's crazy. Okay, this needs to be trimmed up just a little bit to make it a little bit more even. Of course, if you want precise folds, go ahead and use your scoring tool or scoring board. Okay, so basically that's what you got going on. So I have just some scrapbooking paper, and you're going to want to put a strip here at the top. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut that right there. Make that, I mean, I'm going to use my scoring tool here, my cutting tool. So again, this is about 4 1/4. So let's cut that off about 4 1/4. And then I want this just to be even with where I have that, where I cut out that, not those corners. So that's approximately 2 3/4. So I'll go ahead and cut that down just a smidge under 2 3/4. Okay, there's that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and glue that. Oh, that wasn't right. That's not 2 3/4. Okay, from there to there is 1 3/4. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's try this again. So 1 3/4. Okay, and I'm going to ink up around the edges on that one as well. I'm making some fall journals. I have one that I'm going to make for a friend, and then I have one that I'm making for my sister-in-law. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to glue that right there. Okay, there we go. Easy, easy, easy. So yeah, I thought that these were pretty cute, and I'll show you again the part that I was talking about that I really liked about them. So let's get that up there, kind of like that. Okay, I was a little off on my placement. So let's go ahead and cut that as well. I try and hurry, and I don't know why, because it always messes me up when I try and hurry. Okay. Okay, so there's the front part, the front flap. Okay, so the bottom one, in order for it to tuck, you want it to be slightly under the flap right there. Okay, so I'm going to have to cut this approximately, let's go approximately 2 inches. Okay, so let's go across there like 2 inches. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll give that flap enough room to tuck up underneath there. Okay. And then I said this was, I should know by now, 4 1/4. Okay, so I'm going to cut that slightly under 4 1/4. Now this one you're just going to want to put glue around the 3 edges, because this, like I said, is going to be a little tuck spot for you to put the top flap in there, and then it's also going to be like a pocket so that you can put stuff in it. So we're just going to want to glue these 3 edges. Of course, if you have directional paper, you're going to have to glue that on there so it's going the right way, but I'm just using stripes, so obviously there's no right way or wrong way with that. Okay, so the 3 edges right here. Okay, and then that's going to go right here where we turned up that book page. Okay, so it's going to go just like that. Okay, so basically And of course you can make yours any size you want. You know, like I was saying, mine are 4 1/4. You can make them smaller if you want. You can fold your folds, you know, wherever you want to coordinate with your papers and whatever you have to fit into it. Okay, so I made this tag, so I'm going to put that there. And the inside, I'm going to go ahead and put this little journaling card. So that's going to get tucked into there. Okay, and again, let me show you. So this is going to go in there like that. And then you're going to put this into here. Like that. And then there's going to be a pocket right there. Okay. And then I have this little tag that says autumn. So let's put that right about there. All right. Kind of angle that a little bit. And then I have some fall leaves right here that I'm just going to put right there. I'm just going to glue that up there at the top so that that can kind of stay, can either stay out or stay in. Okay, so it can either stay out like that, or you can put it inside the pocket. I kind of like it out on the outside. So again, we've got this, it says autumn, the season between summer and winter, compromising in the northern hemisphere, usually the months of September, October, and November, or as reckoned automatically externally from the September equinox to the December solstice. Okay, so basically we've got that flap. You've got a pocket right here that you can put, you know, whatever you want in that. I put a tag in there. Got a journaling card in here. All right, I hope you enjoyed that project. Like I said, the reason why I liked it was I kind of liked that little tuck spot right there. You know, instead of turning the, you can turn your, where you tuck in the top part, that's a pocket, not just a tuck. Okay, so here are my 3 that I made, and I hope you get a chance to make them. They're very quick and easy, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.